with the man giving that mouthpiece up, right? So in my head, I'm thinking, I'm wondering, should I give her some of this mouth first? Should I give her the mouthpiece first? You know what I'm saying? Because everything I saw, that's how it started. It started him giving mouthpiece, she giving mouthpiece. Then, you know what I'm saying, it go down. That's how, I ain't never seen nothing to where when it just pop off to the good dude. I ain't never seen that. I ain't never seen where it pop off with the good dude. So I'm thinking, like, how do I approach that? Like, how do I, cause she's still fully clothed. I'm still fully clothed. Like, do I help her? Do I just come out? I'm trying to figure all of this out in my head. I'm trying, okay. I got the rub in my hand. Like, what's the process? Do I walk in the corner? I'm gonna put the rub on real quick. Do I walk in the corner? I don't know. All I know is she finna get some good do it at the end of the day. She about to get some good do it. So check this out. So eventually, she climbed, because she's sitting on the edge of the bed. She eventually climbed on up to the bed. We on some high school stuff. She still got her gloves on. She grabbed the cover. Get under the cover. She all the way under the cover, right? All the way. The shirt come from under the blanket, go on the floor. I hear the bell. The pants come from under the cover, on the floor. It hit the socks come out. She under the cover. She throw the socks on the floor. Her head pop back up under the blanket. She cover herself up. So when she do all that, I can see, but I can't see because the lights is off. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, let me go on and bust my move. I jump in the bed. When I jump in the bed, I pull the same move. Drop everything up. We laying next to each other. Right? Listen. This is a true story. We laying next to each other. And this is so sad what I'm about to say. The very first time I lose my virginity, I was a cheater. I was a cheater off the top in my relationship career as a virgin. I'm cheating on my girlfriend as a virgin already. I was, listen, that's horrible. I was a cheater in the beginning of my career in a relationship. I'm sitting in here laying in the bed with this woman in the nude. I was just at the party with my girlfriend. She had to go home early. I've been trying to get Big Purr. She ain't been getting it to me. We done planned to do it, you know what I'm saying, on Christmas. Listen, this story gonna be deep, right? So look. So eventually, I finally end up rolling over. I got the rub on. Y'all know it's TikTok, so I gotta be careful. So while I'm in here getting her some of this good first do it, right? I'm in here getting her some of this good first do it, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking my time in there, because listen, I don't really know what's going on. I'm not knowing nothing about no positions, no angles. Listen, all I know is in, out. Listen, in, out. Now, I didn't know nothing about no squirter, none of that. But I do know this. All of a sudden, while I'm in here getting her that good do it, all of a sudden, all of this part right here, the macaroni sounds increased. In the beginning, it was this, like it was supposed to be. Then it started getting a little loud. I'm thinking it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's just a little wet down there. So by the time we finish or whatever, we finish right, I hit the light. When I hit the light, I said, you okay? You okay? She said, listen to me. This is, I know y'all done heard this term. Pop the cherry. Listen, pop the cherry. Listen, I was spooked in there because we was in Big Mapo Mama bed. We in Big Mapo Mama bed. I've been in here dropping pig. You know what I'm saying? I done popped the cherry in here. She leaking. Listen, she leaking. I said, you good? You okay? She was like, I think you popped my cherry. Now wait a minute, woman. Wait a minute. Because you done grabbed me, told me you wanted. You done called this girl back here, told her you wanted me first. You will sit on the edge of the bed. You done climbed up, got in the bed, took your clothes. You was a little too comfortable for this. You was a little too comfortable for your first time. You was too comfortable. So she get up. She tell Mapo come here. I said, Mapo, come here real quick. Mapo come in. She was like, what's up, y'all good? Mapo, y'all got all that blood in my mama bed. Hold on real quick. She go back there, she get a towel, boom. She wrap up all of this, boom, boom. They take it, they do whatever they do. I come back there with my homeboy and them saying, bro, I heard you in there, bro, I heard you, bro, I know you, bro, you a smash, bro, you smash D, bro, you smash, bro, smash. They get to saying the girl name, right? We all hyping that, hey, man, bro, come on, bro, let's go on the road. We leave out of the house, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talk to the girl no more after that. Like, we ain't get on the phone, get no phone numbers or nothing. I seen her at school, whatever. This girl was, she was different. She was most different. I'm going to go on and get me something, and he can go on about his business back like I don't even know. We walking up the street, I'm telling my homeboy and them about the experience. I'm thinking to myself, man, I done cheated on my gal, man. That's crazy. Like, I felt bad about it. Then, I'm going to tell you, my beginning of losing my virginity was so horrible. Listen to this part of the story, though. Listen to this part. After I lose my virginity, me and my gal still planning to do what we gonna do. She don't know I done lost my virginity. Christmas come. Most High rest his soul. Great man. We done planned this. My granny already got the hotel room. It's on Christmas. It was the week. It was on Christmas Eve. We was gonna go on. I think it was Christmas Eve. We were gonna spend the weekend or whatever together. It was somewhere on Christmas, somewhere around there. I wake up in the morning. On the morning that I was supposed to mess around with, you know what I'm saying, with the gal I'm with, they get a phone call. My cousin come here and wake me up. He said, "Man, bro, we ain't even gonna be able to go, cuz." I said, "Why not? What happened?" My child mama. Dad passed away. He passed away. I'm gonna be honest. In my head, I understood what happened. But in my head, I said, out of all days, hold on, wait a minute. What? Man, yeah, bro, she probably ain't gonna wanna go now. She most definitely ain't finna try to give me none now. Her daddy is gone. Like, wait a minute, bro. I said, where the phone at, bro? That's when we had the house phone, right? I said, man, find the phone, bro. I need to call her, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm hurt that he passed. I am. I was upset that he passed. He was a great man. Matter of fact, my granddad, the best friend. My granddad and him, they married. They buried right next to each other, right? They buried right next to each other. But I'm trying to figure out, at this point, I'm like, now, wait a minute now. Because she might need some consoling. So I might still be able to pull this off. I understand, you know, past where I hate that. But you still, I'm trying, you still want to go? The real talk, this is a real story. Man, I hate to hear that, man. Man, that's crazy. Like, you good? Yeah, I'm good. You know, I'm up here. So, you still want to go? I don't know. I'm up my sister's house, you know. I really don't even want to be around everybody. I just want to be around you. You good? I mean, I you know, my granny, I can tell her come and get us there if you want to, you know what I'm saying? I can go on up there and come and get you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to be around everybody, you still want to go? Yeah, I guess. All right, I'm going to call you right back. I'm going to call my granny real quick. You straight? Yeah, I'm good. I love you. All right. Cuz, she still going to go good. Call your girl, see if she's still going. Granny, can you come down and get us right now? You know, what's the name, Daddy? Yep. Yeah, she said she didn't want to be around a lot of people. I just want, can you drive down and get us? Okay, I'm gonna call her back and tell her. Okay, love you too, Granny. She don't wake up. She don't wake up. But yeah, my granny said she'll drive him. She on her way now. Yeah, give me about 30 minutes. I'm gonna come up there. I'm gonna come up there and get you. All right. You gonna let your mama know? Okay. Love you. Love you too. I get out the phone. Get what I told cuz. Man, that's crazy, cuz. Man, I've been waiting for this for a long time. Granny come pick us up. We go to the hotel. Listen, We go to the hotel room. We kick it, you know what I'm saying? We went to the pool, did whatever we want to do, you know what I'm saying? We chill. Granny ordered us some pizza, you know what I'm saying? We in here cooling. We had the room. Listen, we got the room to where it's kind of sectioned off. You got like the I guess like a living room area, and then like the little cutoff, and you can go to the back and you go and it's the bedroom area. Guess what? We in there. We in there. Listen to me. I'm kind of seasoned at this time because I done already cheated on her. So I kind of already know the process. So I ain't as shy as she is. You know what I'm saying? She's shy. I done. Listen, I'm in here ready to shine. And listen, man, I'm in here. And while I'm in, listen, my strokes is different then. You know what I'm saying? I got better do it. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning, you know what I'm saying? I got good do it in general. You know what I'm saying? But from the beginning until now, I got better do it than the first time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in, you know what I'm saying? I'm in here taking care of the business, right? I'm in here taking care of the business. When I get through taking care of the business, my granny was housekeeper. I'll never forget it. My granny was housekeeper. For some reason, I didn't think to flush, you know what I'm saying, the rubber down the toilet. I take the rubber and put it behind the mirror in the bathroom. My granny take us home the next morning after it go down, right? You know what I'm saying, my gas straight or whatever. My granny cleaned that room up. My granny called me, boy, I know one thing. What I found behind that mirror, it better not belong to you or Peter. It better not belong to any one of y'all. What are you talking about, Granny? You know what I'm talking about. It better not belong to you. It won't belong. Yes, ma'am. I get out the phone. I get out the phone with my granny. Listen, and this is the end of the story. Couple of days go by, right? I'm chilling with my gal over her house. We on the back porch. She upset. She laying her head in my lap. As she laying her head in my lap, you know what I'm saying? I'm rubbing her back, right? This is my baby, you know what I'm saying? This is my heart back in the day. This is my heart. So I'm rubbing her back, right? And as I'm rubbing her back, I started having gas problems. My stomach was bubbling a little bit. And I didn't want to tell her to raise up because she was upset. But I kept saying to myself, I can't keep squeezing my cheek. She need to raise her head up because them silent farts is a killer. That's what I said. These silent farts is a killer. So I'm and it's a little cold outside. Listen, finally just a piece of it get out it. Listen, when a little piece, have you ever been in a commercial break me, please? You ever been in the car with somebody? You got a fart, right? And a piece comes, listen, a little, and then it ain't a lot. And so you thinking you can slowly squeeze the rest of it out. Stop it. Let it all out. Listen, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking I can pull off. So once I sit. She don't move. She don't move. So finally, I'm thinking, okay, this the last push. Man, I'm thinking I'm finna get what that thing do. She raised up, she said, I know you didn't. I said, what? Did you just fart on my head? I said, look. She said, what? Look. She put my face. What goes on? I said, my man, listen, I was trying to hold it. I was trying to hold it the whole time. Look. I'm trying to hold it the whole time. But look, after that, let me give y'all some more story about my child mama though. Because that was my heart back in the day. That was my heart. Listen. So, after that though, after losing my virginity and then doing that, her mama, every time she went in the shower, we sit here hunching like every single time. Listen, and then when I get through, you know what I'm saying? I used to play basketball, right? I go out the back door, hit my timer on my watch, see how long it'll take me to run home. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I get home, my mom, boy, you better get in that shower. Get what she know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get on the house phone and call her as soon as I get there. You know what I'm saying? We stand on the phone. My mama get on the phone. Hello? You got to go to school in the morning. Get off the phone with that girl. All right, I'm going to call you back. No, he ain't. He ain't going to call you back. He ain't going to call you back. Bring me that other phone in here. All right. I'm finna get out, mama. Go. Hang up. Hang up now. He finna go. He'll see you tomorrow at school. Listen, I love you. That boy don't love you. Mama, what are you doing? Mama, get off the phone. Love you, man. Love you too. Right. Bring me that phone in here. Man. Here, man. Quit telling that girl you love her, boy. You don't know nothing about no love. Here, man. Take the phone, man. Go on in there, go to sleep. You gotta go to school in the morning. And then she cheated on me. Yeah, then she cheated on me. Let's go and keep the story rolling. Then she cheated on me. Listen, commercial break. Listen, check this out. No, it wasn't even right for cheat. I was finna stop the story right there. Because I was gonna leave the story on a good note. Listen, check this out. So I ended up getting this stuff. I ended up getting in trouble, right? The first time I got locked up, we break in these folks' house, right? We steal $1,500. I get sent out to juvenile. When I get sent out to juvenile, you gotta keep in mind, you know what I'm saying? I was dropping pig before I went. You know what I'm saying? So now, when I come home on weekend passes, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna drop some pig. So fine, I call home. I call home one day, right? I call home, and listen, the worst heartbreaks to have is to find out you getting cheated on while you at work, or to find out, this is my daughter, mama, to find out you getting cheated on while you at work, or to find out you getting cheated on when you in jail. When you find out you get cheated on in jail, listen, it's a different kind of hurt. When you get cheated on out here, you can kind of go deal with the person face to face. You can do smart. You can see. When you in jail, you know you getting cheated on. You can't do nothing about it. So look, I called one of my homeboys one day. Guess what my homeboy say? Man, you know what's name been messing with such and such, ain't you? Who? Bro, I just got the phone with her, bro. Man, bro, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to tell you, you know what I'm saying? I want to keep it real with you, bro. Man, she ain't keeping it real out here, bro. She messing with what's name? Yeah, she's in the car with him and everything. Bro, you sure? What? When, bro? I don't call you back, bro. I'm straight, bro. Man, that's crazy, man. Joe T, you straight, man? I'm good, bro. Ain't no straight, bro. Man, that's crazy. Listen. Yeah, she cheating. Listen. Boy, listen. You talking about hurt? Man, I was crushed in there. When I called home and heard about that, my heart was hurt. I was crushed in there. I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, couldn't do nothing. Get the therapist. I couldn't do nothing in there. But that's my story for today. Y'all gonna have to come back and catch me again, because I got a bunch of stories about her. I ain't know. People ask me to tell stories about me and my child mama all the time. I got plenty of them. You know, and that ain't nothing but respect for my child mama, you know what I'm saying? My child mama. Hey, y'all double tap the screen for me. If you ain't already following me, hit that follow button. My child mama, you know, I ain't got nothing but the utmost respect for her. You know what I'm saying? When I did that, I got to say this real quick. I got to speak to the men real quick. See, look. Women different. Women understand when they lay down, you know what I'm saying, and they choose to have a child with a man. It's like they already mature enough to understand, you know what I'm saying, you have to raise that child. Men, for some reason, in them cases, it takes us longer to mature and understand that you have brought a life into this world. So at the time when me and her had this child, you know what I'm saying, we had this child together, guess what? 3-4 years, by the time she was 2-3 years old, I catch a 10-year sentence, and you know what I'm saying, I get sent to prison. it still took me 2 or 3 years before I even realized what I had done. Because, you know what I'm saying, this is my childhood. This is my childhood, you know what I'm saying, everything. You know what I'm saying? Simone, oh, dang, I said her name. She cool, though. This is my everything. Like, this is my heart. You know what I'm saying? This is the one, you know what I'm saying, we planned. This is what I'm saying. When it comes to this right here, this is what we wanted. You know what I'm saying? So when this happened, and I go do 10 years, she's having to do this on her own. And so, look, even when I came home, after I come home, I was able to see exactly how much I missed. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was sitting in that cell, I always used to say to myself, I don't see how men ain't taking care of their kid. But that was because now I had the opportunity to sit down. And then when I came home, I remember the first call I got from her, and she was like, can you take her to her doctor's appointment? So when I took her to the doctor's appointment, right, we go up, she had to fill out whatever paperwork or whatever. She was like, I got it, daddy. And so when we go to sit down, I'm sitting down beside her. And then when they came out, they called my daughter's name. And they was like, you can come on to the back. So I get up with her. I'm thinking I'm finna walk back here with her. My daughter 18 at this time. She 18 years old. She said, hold on. She said, hold on, Dad. She said, I'm sure you ain't got to go back there with me. And when she said that, I realized right then and there how many doctor's appointments I missed. Like, it cut me. You know what I'm saying? When I took her to basketball practice, I realized how many basketball practices I missed. The first time my daughter called me when I was home and she was upset and frustrated and she cried on the phone, I realized how many times I missed when she was upset and didn't have me to run to. I remember the first time I let her drive, I still got the video in my phone. And when I let her drive, I said, I didn't get to teach her how to tie her shoes. Walk in and check her in the room to make sure she was all right at nighttime. I didn't have the opportunity for when she did get scared, because I remember the time she was having, you know what I'm saying, night terrors or whatever. Her mama used to get up and have to go check on her. She would be in the closet sleep, or she would come out of the room and she would get in the bed with her. I wasn't there for that. I remember the first time I took her to a theme park when I came home. When I took her to the theme park, on the way back, she fell asleep in the back seat. This is the first time I cried when I came home. I turned around, I looked at her, she was snoring a little bit. This was the first time I seen my daughter sleep, literally. This is the first time I seen my daughter sleep. Now, as a baby, you know what I'm saying, before I got locked up. But this is the first time I seen my daughter sleep. I was looking like, and the girl who was driving at the time, she was like, you all right? Because I was literally staring. Because when she was sleeping so hard, I guess if the sun probably drained her, she started to slob a little bit. I reached in the back seat to wipe the slob off her mouth. She kind of moved a little bit. But I was sitting there and I was like, oh my God, like, oh man, that's crazy. Now I'm looking at how tall she is. I remember the first time I went to a basketball game. When I seen her shoot a jumper, I was like, how much I missed. I can remember getting calls from her mama and saying, you need to spend more time with her. You need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this. And when she was saying it, I was able to receive it because I was on the end of, I was realizing how much time I missed. It is no way I would ever fix my mouth to say nothing about my child's mama, her parenting, whatever. I don't care what mistakes she done made. I don't care what flaws she may have. I don't care what she did. She was there for the 10. I was not. Changing diapers, paying whatever, doctor's bill, practicing, this, that. Like, she was there. So, man, listen. listen. That's why I don't understand how, at this point now, I don't understand how a man, knowing you have a life, listen, You have a life in the world. A life, homie. Listen, you have a human being who need food, clothes, they need to be nurtured, they need to be talked to, they need emotional love. Listen, they need it all. I don't understand how dudes can go days. You go days, weeks, months. You have the nerve to talk crazy if your child mama call and ask you for something. Even if it is for her. Dude, you just missed 5 years. You just missed 3 years. You missed 2 years. You missed 6 months. She called and asked you for something. She want to use the money for herself. And you have an entire life here. Literally. Like, homie, I just don't understand. But dudes feel like, oh, I had a child, I could go and live my life and do whatever it is I want to do. What? Do you not understand how serious this is? I don't care how mad you was at her. I don't care. There's so many dudes with the mentality of, oh, she don't want to be with me. I'm not taking care of my child. Oh, she messing with some other dude. Tell him to do it. Do you know how many women I done talked to that done told me they done called their child father, dad, whatever you want to call him, sperm donor, and said he need A, B, and C, X, Y, and Z. And he say, tell dude to do it. That's who you sleeping with. What? Dude, you have a human being on the planet, dog. So when it comes to my child mama, like, I was that was one of the most difficult things when I came home, because I was in a fight within myself because we only have Samaria. She didn't have no more kids while I was gone. I didn't get the officer pregnant while I was in there. So Samaria is the only child. So of course, this was my heart when I went in 2007. When I went in 2007, this was the first time I had ever even heard her. Now I gotta pay homage. This was the first time I ever even heard her tell me that she was dealing with another dude. When she told me that, I'm thinking, to her, it felt like freedom because of how I was living or whatever. So by the time I go in and do all of this time, when I came out, she was single. She was coming out of a situation anyway. I'm thinking, because one of my main prayers always was, I just want my family back. When I get in that place and you give me that opportunity, I want my family back. I always thought the Most High was saving it for me. That's why I always believed she didn't have no more kids. I figured that was going to be my family once I came home and got myself together and get it back. Truth of the matter is, that was the one thing that I'm probably never going to be able to have. But I understand now. It took me 3.5 years. So when I come home and I seen her, of course I shot. Of course, shot my shot several times. After I shot my shot several times. But I was doing it from a place of really selfishness, really not understanding, homie. You think you can just, men, a lot of men do this. I'm gonna speak for myself though. You thinking after what you caused, you missed all of this time in your child life, that you could just come home and just let everything fall back into place as if you haven't even caused something. I wasn't even seeing it that way. I'm looking at it as an opportunity. I'm here with, let's do it. Truth of the matter is, I wasn't even taking in consideration what kind of hurt I had caused. I'm not even taking in consideration when she see me, if it triggers something. Because 9 times 10 was triggering something. Because when I first came home, she never said none of this. But I used to tell my mom and my sister all the time, I used to say, man, she ain't the same. Like her response to me, I was like, it ain't the same. Like, but it came off like anger. It came off like she had something she wanted to say and just didn't want to say it. You know what I'm saying? And I used to tell myself, man, she just ain't the same no more. She ain't the same no more. So finally we had sit down and we had a conversation at one point. We sit down and had a conversation. And I said, when I first came home, I said, man, it seemed like you hated me. She said, I did. And when she said it at the time, I had probably been home like 2 years. Maybe 2.5. I said, it seemed like you hated me. She said, I did. I said, why? Even though I kind of had an idea, I wanted to hear it. And she started saying, she said the stuff that she's probably been wanting to say for so long. She's saying it to my face. And at that time, I was like, and you got to keep in mind, I'm also still going through the motions of understanding how much I done missed in my child life. And now I'm realizing the hurt I done caused. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm listening, I'm like, And all I could say is, I'm sorry. But I knew ain't no way a sorry is enough. And that's probably when I come to understand, if the apology don't come with a changed behavior, it's not effective. So at this point, if you're going to say you sorry, you're going to have to start showing something completely different. And listen, it took, in my opinion, from my point of view, it took her probably almost 3.5 years before she was like, he ain't the same dude. Like, he really trying to do different. He really trying to be different. It took 3.5 years. But see, what most dudes do in them situations, what most dudes do is, I ain't finna keep trying. I'm not finna, and I talked about that in my second book. You either go in flight mode or fight mode. I didn't go in flight mode. I went in fight mode. And it wasn't fight mode no more to get my family. It was fight mode to bring her a sense of peace. Whether we together or not, I'm here if you need me. You can trust this here. I wanted to, even when it come to my financial, that she was a part of that motivation. Even if I'm never in your life again, I'm going to grind my tail off to put myself into a position. If you ever need me, I'm going to be there for you. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to make sure I got myself in a position mentally where she could see over time, if you need to call me for anything, you don't have to say to yourself, I ain't finna call. I don't want to be the last person you feel that you call because you too worried about me saying, oh, I did this for you or I did that for you. If I'm doing it because you deserve that. That's why I'm gonna do it. It took me a while to get to that place, to make sure she get to that place. And still to this day, I still want to make sure I understand I could never have that. I killed that. I respect that. Killed that. But that's my homie. Like, I want to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Because our friendship, like, we tight. You know what I'm saying? That's my homie. It's the best I feel it could be considering the situation. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I try to make sure I'm that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I don't get how men can do that. You know what I'm saying? And I miss, and I tell her all the time, like, I miss 10. I'm grateful for the relationship I have with my daughter, of what it is, because it's probably a lot of men, when you miss that much time, it's hard to get in. It's hard to get in your child space. It's hard to even gain that bond. So with what I do have, I'm grateful, and I know for a fact it's only because of him. You know what I'm saying? And over time, see, you got to talk about the character of the man. When you talk about the character of the man, when it's lined up and centered in Christ, listen, he said he'll make even your enemies be at peace with you. At some point, the enemy try to make us enemies. You know what I'm saying? That spirit is working in her, not her. The spirit that's working in the man, not him. The spirit that work in these men creates an enemy. And so they don't, your character is out of place. And that's why you don't know how to turn stuff loose and let things be. And see, that be the problem. Your pride and your ego get in the way, and that's not lined up with the character of the Most High. And that's why when you answer your phone, you automatically irritated by the sound of that woman's voice. When you're not understanding, I ain't gonna say you owe it. That's where you should be. That's what you supposed to do. And I don't get, listen, my homeboys, majority of my homeboys is dope boys. They got it. And it amazes me how it's men out here who will trick off on a stranger. They'll pay for the cootie cat before they send their child mama $50, $100. They'll pay for the cootie cat 3-4 days in a row. She can call and ask for $50. Can't get it. That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Like, and then I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna get ready to roll. I will never, listen, when I went in, I was 18 going on 19. My child mama was 19. She's 6 months older than me. I got arrested July. I got arrested the day before her. I got arrested. Yeah, the day after her birthday. Her birthday, July 26th. I got arrested July 27, 2007. She had turned 19. I'm 18. I'm not, no, hold on. Because she a year older than me. She had probably, must have been 20. It might have been 18. I'm 18. I'm finna turn 19 when I'm locked up. This is a 19-year-old girl. My child. I get locked up. I will never understand, no matter how much, I'll never understand how much she really endured, how much she really done, how much work she really had to do. You know what I'm saying? The job she had to take, the sacrifices she had to make, times she had to call off, probably lost the job, had to go get another job, times she had to go, you know what I'm saying, go to doctor's appointment, had to call a babysitter, couldn't afford a babysitter, family wasn't there for it. It's no telling really how much I really miss. And then I'm gonna shoot it straight. My family did absolutely nothing. You think, listen, that's not easy to say. Like, my granny was a granny. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how when you bring a child into this world, true enough, I made a decision. I went to prison. But my family did absolutely nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. My daughter barely even know my side of the family. Like, I'm not, you don't even know how hard that is to say, but I speak from a healed place, so I don't mind. Because when I'm talking right now, I want to minister to somebody. I want to talk to somebody, let somebody know. Listen, when they say it takes a village to raise a child, all honor to the Most High that her side of the family did whatever it was that they did. Because listen, my side did absolutely nothing the whole 10 years. No birthdays, no holidays, no Christmas, no nothing. Nothing, homie. So when it comes to my child, mama, like it's so much respect right there. It's no way I could fix my mouth and put my mouth on her, you know what I'm saying, in a negative way. If I have my own thoughts about whatever they are, you know what I'm saying, which I don't have none really, it's no way I could do that. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then see, that's another thing people really don't understand, like how appreciative, how grateful I am for everything. Like, I don't even, when it comes to that relationship, that's a blessing. When it comes to my friendship with her mama, that's a blessing. Everything else that I have, like this is blessings. Like to see it from my point of view and still be able and to have something, that's crazy. It's crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's crazy. But I don't see how dudes be doing that, huh? I don't see how they do it, man. Like, when my daughter call, like if I'm on this live, my daughter call, You hear me say that's my baby? That's my child. I try not to even miss phone calls from mine. If she called, it ain't finna be 5 minutes later. I'm finna call her back. I just can't do it. I don't care. Listen, I remember when I first came home, I remember being afraid to answer the phone for my child because I felt like I wasn't in a position to do. You know what I'm saying? And when we finally did have that conversation, I let her know, listen, if I had, it's yours. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was so afraid sometimes that when I answered the phone, she was going to ask me for something, and it was going to make her resent me more because I couldn't do it. But even in those times, I had to tell myself, what if she crying? What if she upset? What if she just had an argument? What if somebody just picked on her? What if somebody called out her name? What if she can't sleep? What if it's something intimate? What if it ain't got nothing to do with, I need some shoes, I need some clothes? What if it ain't got nothing to do with none of that? What if it got something to do with, I just wanted to hear your voice? So at that point, I said, you know what? I don't care what, I'm going to answer my phone. Point blank, period. I'm answering my phone. I don't care what it is. I don't care what time it is. If she called my phone, listen, at nighttime when I put my phone up, I don't deal with it. If that text message go off, guess what I'm going to say? That might be Zamaria. I'm going to get up and check it. If it ring, I might be like, man, they know it's, guess what I'm going to say? Let me make sure that ain't Zamaria. I'm going to check it. It ain't no way these dudes, I've been around dudes where they phone ring, this they child, and these folks don't answer the phone. How? They text you, you see the text message, you don't text back, you don't know what it is. You don't have a clue. I'm going to answer my phone. I don't care. No. I don't know if she upset, having a bad day, none of that. I remember a dude was picking on this is the first time I got to take up for her, and it was all because I answered my phone. She called me from the bus. She on the bus. I answered the phone. Hello, she mad. She going off on the bus. I said, whoa, what's going on? She said, Daddy, this dude done called me out my name. Where you at? This is the first time I'm on my way. I'm 35, 45 minutes away. Who was it? She tell me who it was. All I know is people. We're going to pull up to their house. If I had not answered the phone, guess what that said to her? I can't even call my daddy. She called me. They supposed to have that. She's supposed to have that from me. She don't supposed, if in a sense of danger or whatever it is, she's supposed to feel like I'm gonna call my daddy. She's don't supposed to feel like I'm not even finna call him because he's not gonna answer. That's a lie. Hello, I'm on my way. Guess what? Pulled up to their house. Stay right here in the car. Hey, what's up? What's going on, boo? Where your son at? What happened? That one right there? We ain't gonna do that. Let me step in here real quick. What, hold on, bro. What done happened? Ain't nothing happened yet. Tell your son, that right there, that's off limit. He better not ever fix his mouth again. Matter of fact, where he at? He need to come out here and apologize, man. That ain't what we doing. She said, hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me go back here and get him. Hold on. He might not know. He gonna find out today. Go back here and holler at him. Get what? I come back in the car. Best feeling in the world. When my daughter say, what happened? I ain't gonna worry about that no more. And then it's the smile. It's that sense of security of her knowing when I stay right here in the door. She see me. He gonna ride. I get a second phone call months after that. I'm gonna answer my phone. I'm 30 minutes away. I answer the phone. Daddy, what you doing? What's going on? I can hear the sense of panic in her voice. I hear a grown man in the background yelling. Who is that? It's this dude at work. He's such and such. I'm on my way. Stay on the phone. Stay on the phone. Stay on the phone until I get there. I get there. The dude was gone. I drive 30 to 45 minutes away. It's the sense of protection that she's supposed to know she has from me. If she called me right now as an issue, we on an overnight flight to Tennessee. Point blank period. But I don't see how dudes don't understand that. I don't see how they don't understand that, man. I miss 10. It's no way I'm not. Listen, I miss 10. It's no way I'm not answering my phone for my child. Mm-mm. You good? All right. I'm going to say this, then I'm going to go for real. It's a beautiful thing watching the bond grow. Because in the beginning, I could tell the hesitance. I could tell the hesitancy of the bond. But over time of answering the phone, doing things she asked, being consistent, doing what I'm supposed to do, over time, I see that connection grow stronger. And as a man, like you don't run from that. You don't run from hardship. If you will run from hardship from your child, you will do the same thing in all your relationships, your friendships, your jobs. The way you treat your children speak volumes to your life. Real talk. Like, to me, that's my personal opinion. The way you treat it speaks volumes to your life. If you could betray your children, you will betray anything or anybody. If you cannot answer the phone for your child, not check on your child, you will do that to anybody. Because this is the one thing that only has life because of you. So if you can do that to your seed, ain't no telling what you capable of. That's my personal opinion. Because if you can watch your phone ring, know it's your child mama or your child, and ignore that, you dangerous. To me. Real talk. And that's all I'm gonna say. Real talk. That's all I'm gonna say. You dangerous. You dangerous. Your child could be sick, in danger, anything. Your phone could ring. It could be a near-death situation. You don't even answer. You find out the next day something done went wrong. All because you don't want to answer your phone. That's crazy. I can't do it. But that's my live for the night. That's my live for the night, man. It's been a blessing, man. I'm glad I got to share that with y'all and kick it with you. I hope y'all got something from it. If you ain't got me on YouTube, go check me out on YouTube.